Welcome to Inspired Leadership, Tragedy to Triumph. I am Ingrid Johnson, your host. Thank you for joining me. Lived experiences can possess some of life's most valuable leadership lessons. Through the lens of others, even those presenting as a challenge, we have an opportunity to shape our thoughts and build leadership traits that support team building and the success of its members. Don't you want the members of your team to also be successful? You understand that the team is not just the big I am and all about you. Inspired leadership draws from an unselfish look at life and our consideration for others while making room for their growth. See, we need the people around us to grow as well. We need to raise the bar in our communities and inspire leadership everywhere we go, not just at work. And it starts with you right at home. Leadership is a team sport that should include an evaluation throughout the journey of who is still standing with us. There's nothing like running a race and get to the end and you've just lost everybody. You know, you got your lead foot on the gas pedal and you're just in your race car racing around and you get to the finish line and you wonder, hey, where is everybody? Well, you should have thought about that when you started the race. Yes, inclusiveness is key. We need diversity in leadership. We need different ideas, not just yours. Although some team members may not finish the race, the leader must reflect on the loss and ask questions. An example, what could he or she have done differently to prevent the loss without placing blame on others? The world is our classroom. We should appreciate each interaction, taking time to explore the value within. So today I want to talk about the team. Yes, we're talking about building the leader within you, right? But let's also think about those team members who are going along with us, right? The world can't survive with just one person's thoughts, one person's mind, one person's ideas. We need the team approach to truly meet with success. So come on, take the journey with me and improve yourself and your leadership abilities and also the members of your team. Get ready for a team, right? Starting right at home. So please think about what you're doing to embrace others, right? Those challenging individuals that you poo-poo and think you don't need them. Everybody needs somebody at some point in time. And some of those challenging individuals are challenging because they're not heard. People want to be valued and people simply want to be heard. So the next time you're facing a challenging situation, don't just shove it off and push it out the way. Embrace it. Listen to what the person has to say. Invite them into your space and say, wait a minute, let's acknowledge that we have some differences here. But I'm willing, if you're willing, to give a try in trying to meet with an understanding. That's what life is about, understandings, bridging those gaps in communication, holding on to one another until we solve problems. We need leaders who embrace change. We need leaders who understand that they need to care about their fellow team members. And we need teams that represent diversity, diversity in thought, diversity in voice, diversity in ideas, deep ideas. Yes, give it some thought. Yes, bring your innovation to the table. Be a diverse leader that embraces more than just your ideas. I was talking to some friends the other day, and I kept hearing a challenging situation, and I wasn't certain if it was just me or were other people hearing this as well. And surely I believe that there's some unsettledness that people thought was resolved. And so, as leaders, I said, wait a minute, we have to own our part and our responsibility. We owe it to the team. We owe it to embrace each other, even when we have differencing opinions. And so, my recommendations for all of us, including myself, is when you get on that, hey, I can't take it anymore, take a breath and take a pause. Take a pause. Take a breath. Because you need time to reset your brain, to not shun people or push someone away. You need time to reset your brain to hear the conversation again. Slow down, take a breath, and hear the conversation again. You ever listen to something the first time around and then you say, you make an opinion about it? You hear it a second or third time. You hear it differently. You hear different parts of the situation. And you realize you still have more to learn about what actually occurred. Those skills come in handy with being a leader. Those skills come in handy with surviving anything, something. So when we talk about tragedy to triumph, it means that we have to embrace others. And we have to realize that the world possesses our learning opportunities, that we have to go out and seek learning opportunities, and we have to cherish and value those when those opportunities come along. And so if you were to think about how you could be better at communicating and how you're improving your communication skills could enhance your leadership skills, I'd give you an A plus today. I think that if you're willing to dig deep enough, if you're willing to be giving of yourself, that shows that you're maturing in your leadership approach. So I commend you if you're doing that today, and if you're thinking about that, giving it some consideration on how you could work better with others, starting with better communication and embracing and in value the T in team. So do some reading perhaps and look at team building. Take the next opportunity that comes your way as a teachable moment for you. And also know that others will receive something out of it. Multiple people benefit when we allow ourselves to be a slight bit vulnerable and when we lean into difficult situations with a positive attitude. So let's talk about your positive attitude. It doesn't hurt for you to smile. It doesn't hurt you to greet people with peace in mind. People are not responsible for your bad day. They're not responsible for your bad evening. And so don't put that off on others. Being a leader means learning how to deal with your life circumstances better so that when you present yourself to others, they don't get and feel the repercussions of the things that have happened to you personally. Instead, use those personal moments to challenge yourself, to push beyond them. Challenge yourself. Push as if you're giving birth. I know, fellas, that may be difficult to imagine, but you need to give birth to ideas. You need to give birth and unroot the things that are bothering you. You need to replace those things with positive energy, positive dreams, positive thoughts, so that you can get on to new and fresh ideas and embrace your team and get on to those successes that are awaiting you and your team. Now, once you go through a particular exercise and you self examine, you may then take some notes and then utilize the things that work over and over again, adding to the list more things that work in your good and in favor of the team. I hope that your family sees the change in you. I hope that you can feel the change in you as you embrace a new way of looking at tackling life's issues and concerns, starting with you. You're at the center of it. You're responsible for you and your interactions with others, and life challenges are going to come. Perhaps the next time someone approaches you with their problem, you can lean in and share with them your new development. Share with them some of these concepts about positivity and leading, leading with a smile, leading with open arms, leading with a diversity in mind, and leading with embracing concepts, innovation, challenges. Yep, challenges. Embrace the next challenge. Take it on, take it on, take it on. And you will surprise yourself when you see your growth and when you stop seeing challenges just as problems, but that you then begin to see challenges as opportunities for you to grow. So I appreciate you spending time with me today. Until we meet again, I hope that you would be inspired. For more information about my story, please go to Ingrid-inspires.com.